Hey, good morning, everybody. We had a great night on the Blitz last night. 10 games in all. Here are a few of the featured ones. The game of the week, the Battle of the Wildcats. Now, Calallen, without its coach, Phil Danaher, an undisclosed illness. Coach Steve Campbell told me he was recovering at home nicely. Coach Campbell filling in. Of course, he's been there for decades like Phil Danaher has. So, an adequate interim head coach. And Brent Davis making his GP debut, hoping his Wildcats could get their first win over Calallen since 2014. We'll hear the opening kick. The Cats, maybe a little opening season jitters, putting it on the turf, then putting it on the turf again with the hit here. But somehow GP doesn't come up with it. There were like 4 or 5 of them there, and yet Calallen gets it back. And they make them pay for it here, too. On the second play of the season, it's Epi Inahosa, our play of the week. He gone 82 yards for the score. They're not gonna get off me. He gone. Just like that, Calallen going up 7-0. 2 plays into the season. Coach Davis not happy. But you know, it would get a little better for GP here. Not on this play, but on 4th and 1, Calallen's defense coming up with the stuff. The Wildcats, they're trying to get it going under Coach Davis's new system, but kind of struggling early. Now Calallen's turn on 4th and 3. It's Inahosa again. Now he didn't go 82 yards, but he didn't have to go 82 yards. Here, getting the toss and the first down. Cats moving the chains. Now, same drive, different quarter. Now in the second, Tarek Hickman gonna put the ball on the ground, and this time GP does recover. They make sure to wrap it up on this one. The Wildcats back in business. Our Blitz Band of the Week liking what they're seeing. GP edging out Calallen, but would that happen in this game? We will find out here. GP taking advantage of the turnover. Dalvin Batts in for the score, but the 2-point no good. Calallen, though, gets it going in the second half. They pull away. This was 2013 at the break. Let's pop the final score. Calallen wins 41-19, your final. How about over at Buck Stadium? Miller and it's Chucky doll. We got to figure out the story on that Chucky doll. Halloween's not till October. But here, Ray, the CCISD's oldest rivalry, and the new Miller quarterback, Jaden Brown, going up top for Damari Lister. What can Brown do for you? He can hook it up with a dime. That was perfect. Miller's first touchdown of the season is a beauty. Then, later in the first, big Ethan Greenwood. We saw him all last year. I believe he's just a junior. Man, this kid is the real deal there. Up the middle for the first down. Now, the Ray defense trying to get it going here as we take a look at the Bucks, but the Texans going to come up with the stop here, going to get Brown to roll out. They bring him down. Now, though, later, watch this. Brown hitting Jaden Moreno right into your living room. I'm jealous of those of you with a 3D TV because that is right in your lap. Great catch there for the first down. Our photographer, Tony, almost got taken out, but he is okay, folks. Then Brown going up top for Lonnie Adkism for the nice grab of his own. All Miller in this one. Let's take a look at the final. This one would go final. 48-0. Bucks get it done. How about Veterans Memorial on the road at Alice? This was another great ball game. 5A, 4A matchup. The Coyotes always tough out there at Memorial Stadium. Their new coach for Vets, Ben Bittner, taking over for Cody Semper, left for the Houston area. Bittner only the second coach in Vets history. We'll hear Tracy Jones looking like a great score, except it's going to get called back due to holding. Coach Bittner not going to like that, but he is going to like this. Check out this long field goal. The Eagles putting it on the board. Nice. Splitting the uprights. They go up 3-0. Now, later, though, trying to add to their lead, and they're going to put it on the ground, and look at Noah Cervantes from Alice. He's going to scoop it up, and they're not going to get him. He shakes the tackle, shakes another one. He gone for the score. That put Alice up at that point 7-3. The Coyotes looking for an upset bid. Give that man the turnover chain. I don't know if you get that for a turnover. I don't know what you get for this, though, because he does it on offense, too. Here, the direct snap, and he is in with a hurdle for the score. Mr. Do-It-All. Noah Cervantes for Alice puts him up 14-3. Now, Vets trying to answer here right before the half and trim into that lead. Now, they had to replace their quarterback, Carter Centerfit, graduating last year. The Eagles over the middle. I believe that's Cameron De La Pena there with the catch. And then the Eagles getting on the board with the score. That cuts it to 14-10. The Eagles get it done in the second half, 22-20, but great game out there at Memorial Stadium. Well, we had a chance to check out the Moody Trojans marching band last night, so take a listen and take a look at your scores. If you didn't get a chance to see her last night, my new co-host Ashley Gonzalez did a great job in her debut, so be sure and check her out next Friday night, week 2 of the Friday Night Sports Blitz. We will see you back here on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.